Hey, I'm Colwen. I've got autism. I've got a mouth sometimes. I can drop F-bombs all over the damn place. So, this is going to be kind of a regular running intro that I'm going to keep. Where, I flat out say the next video that you're about to watch is going to be really emotional. It's going to have a lot of adult topics, and I'm going to be dropping all kinds of MFers and F-bombs. But there's a point and a reason behind all my vulgarity and my adult topics and stuff like that. So, if you're adverse to those kind of things, go watch one of my other videos. I've got a whole playlist. Go watch my 2023 World's Hottest One Chip Challenge video. I cuss a lot in that one, but it's more, oh God, my mouth is on fire, I'm dying. Not so much, I hate my life, I hate people, F this, F that. So it's the comedy swearing, not the angry yelling swearing. As I futz with my background and my table and stuff. So, let's get into whatever I have to be angry about. See you in the video. Bye-bye. Let's talk about something fun first. But this is going to be pretty much a rant video about me. More for myself, wanting to make a better record of this bullshit. And track things a little bit better. I would appreciate comments and you know, opinions and whatnot. But like, I'm stuck on this guy. I forgot how fun this guy can actually be. You guys saw the video where I was, you know, showing off that I forgot about the transformation in there, and I'm fiddling around with him, and I'm like, you know, this guy would want to be a really giant spaceship, you know, like, yeah, he can be a big old aircraft carrier. Well, like, when he goes into space, put those airplanes inside, and now he's a giant aircraft, and like, what better way to signify he's a giant aircraft, but like, to stick that up there, and like, well, is that the bridge? Yeah, sure, why not? And like, have these pylons up as like, you know, sensor pylons, and then for the cockpit, don't just have the headmaster sitting in there. Fold them up and like stuff them away. You know, that way it doesn't look like a robot flying. It looks like some type of tech greebling. A lot of times when it comes to Transformers, you really gotta finagle it. And like, this is one of the best examples of just fan moaning the F out of it. And like, if you really want, you can even fold down these shoulder platforms. Like, you don't even bother with these shoulder things in robot mode unless you want to peg something on there. But like, that can be a big old blaster cannon. You know, you got your giant spaceship with folding open blaster cannons and repositionable wings. Like, it's awesome. Kind of wishing I'd be able to talk about my cool toy a bit longer. You know, it's bullshit. It's bullshit when you're a grown-ass individual trying to just get along with other people. You try and follow the rules, respect other people's boundaries, don't be a dick. But then you got some 20-year-old asshole, more or less fresh out of high school, still with the mindset of, oh, it's funny to go fuck around with people. And I know I'm stuck on this shit. I know I keep talking about this bullshit. Because it pissed me off, it got me all kinds of bent out of shape, and you know how autistic people are. When we get angry, when we get stressed out, when something upsets us, no. We're like a fucking pit bull. We don't let go. The neurons get burnt and burnt and burnt. And when somebody maliciously insults us or belittles us or goes out of their way to hurt us, guess what? We do remember that shit. And no, if the person makes a rude-ass, disgusting comment and we don't react and nothing happens, and then a month later they make another one, it's not some type of time limit. You bully a-holes don't get it. There's no time limit. And if there was, you guys don't get to decide that shit. It's like an abusive husband saying, "What, I haven't hit you for over a month, what's your problem?" Oh, it's been over 2 months since I hit you. I should hit you again, you dumb bleep. It's the exact same concept. Different level, maybe. Same concept. I have described these events in more detail in other videos. So I'm going to try and stick with the timeline and just chart this stuff out timeline-wise. 2017, I started working for a company called Elite. I'm not going to say the entire name of these companies because for reasons, you guys understand why. Elite. And the pandemic hit and everything got all fucked to hell, and for a while we got more work. And then nobody wanted to come in and drive the cars. So I ended up being the only guard driving the vehicles, the one vehicle, for almost 6 months to a year. So the only guy driving cars for about the majority of the 2021. Okay? And they had me driving. I was living in Santa Ana, driving out to Yorba Linda to get the company car, driving past Yorba Linda to a place called Green River Road, going up about 15 miles, driving around a property there, driving out to Laguna Niguel. Then I'd drive around Laguna Niguel. I'd go out over to Santa Ana and Anaheim. I know a couple of the properties I was patrolling with Elite. I live nearby. I can go find them right now. Can I get access to them? Maybe. I have the codes. We're not gonna go. No. Okay. So I'd be Laguna Niguel, Santa Ana, and Anaheim. Then I have to go back out past Yorba Linda to Green River Road, drive around there, go back to Laguna Niguel to unlock a couple of properties. Then go back to Green, because Green River needed 3 hits every single night. Then I could go back to the Yorba Linda office, turn in the vehicle. I was doing 350 miles a night. And my supervisor at the time was complaining, why don't you cite more vehicles? Why don't you cite more vehicles? Because I got to get to the next damn property. There were times towards the end where I'd end up unlocking properties out there in Laguna Niguel. And I'd be like, well, dude, it's 6 o'clock. Sun's coming up. Screw this. I'd pass out in the car, sleep for an hour, do some more reports, go back, take care of the other property, go turn in the car. I wouldn't get back home to 12 noon. And I'd still have reports to finish. So finally, that company folded. Cool. I was able to take a week off of work. And it's about that same time that the place I was living, the lady I was living with, said, hey, my son lost his place because of the pandemic. I need your room. You gotta move out. Shit. So, beginning of December, I start packing up my shit and move out. And still in the middle of December, I started the company with California. I shouldn't have said that. I said the wrong name. Ignore that. But go ahead and put it together. I don't give a shit. I went from Elite. Then I started working for a company called Coastal. Okay. And I met the manager. Let's call him Larry. No, let's call the manager Mo. And let's call the other guys Larry and Curly. And I mentioned them before. I don't remember what names I assigned them before, but I'm going to keep to make sure to remember one is one and one is the other, okay? I trained with Larry. Big, heavy set. I thought he was Hawaiian or Islander or Maori at first, because he said something about being Islander, so I believed him. Then I trained with the other guy, Larry, with the other guy, Curly, and, like, things seemed fine. I started doing my job, and, like, the Sunday after I started, I walk into the office at the end. It was Monday morning. The Sunday after I started, It was Sunday into Monday. It was Monday morning. I walk into the office, and Larry and Curly are in the office talking, making jokes. And I hear them laughing up a storm, and it's like, okay, whatever. I go in there, and Larry, the younger idiot guy, and I'm going to get the names mixed up, but it was the younger idiot guy, turns around and makes this dumb joke about, hey, let's get together and blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to repeat the details right now. I've done it on other videos, okay? This is just timeline shit right now. And how I felt was, yeah, of course, 404 error. What? What? Who? There's a video out there called World's Worst Sexual Harassment Video. And it's a series of what not to say and what not to do in the workplace. And one of them was really funny. It was a white guy and a black dude in the copy room, and the white guy slides up against the black guy and is like, "Hey, I heard you have a big old." Yeah, I guess I do. Like, well, maybe sometime we should get together and rub our together. And then the narrator chimes in, is like, "Yeah, you don't say this at work." And there's another one where a woman's working at the keyboard typing away, and guy cruises up behind her, starts rubbing her shoulders. "Oh, that's some good typing. That's good typing." Like, please stop it. I'll never stop. Look it up. It's hilarious. Because it's everybody overacting and being like, yeah, you don't say this at work. Don't say this at work. What does this motherfucker do? Hey, let's get together. You know what? It's 2023. Actually, at the time it was 2021. Okay? It's 2021. I don't know. Maybe the guy's legitimately flamboyantly gay and he just does it. Okay, fine. But I very bluntly, yeah, no, I'm not interested. If that's what you two guys want to do, go ahead. I'm not going to judge, but leave me out of it, all right? Not interested. Bye. And I walk out of the room. The next damn day, they're sitting in the office, in the main office area now, the waiting room or whatever, where we might meet clients, or where we gather all our equipment and stuff. Mo, the supervisor, the manager, the guy that pretty much hired me, is sitting there in his office right around the corner. I walk in, I pull up a chair, they're talking, I sit down, and Larry just immediately turns to me and, hey, did you think about... Again, dude, no, I'm not interested. Don't ask me that again. It's not funny. And the other guy's laughing. They're sitting there together, and the other guy's basically like an assistant supervisor. At least that's the way he presents himself. I don't remember exactly how many times he did this stupid gag on me. I'm pretty sure our schedules didn't sync up perfectly. So let's say that me and him shared 4 days out of the week. That means the supervisor guy was in his office 3 days out of the week when this dude was making this gag. I'd come in, he'd be sitting there, standing there, whatever, and hey, did you think about, hey, what about, hey? And every time it was like, no, not interested, dude, no, stop it, not funny, dude. And a month in, I go and I talk to the supervisor guy, Mr. Mo, and I'm like, dude, again, I'm using Three Stooges names. Remember this, all right? Dude, I don't like the way these guys are joking around. It's not funny. It's gross. It's nasty. Oh, well, that's just the way they mess around, and you should get used to it, and maybe try and joke around back. Like, I'm not gonna do that. And I know they can make the statement of, oh, well, you made gross jokes too. I made a comment about how would Jack in the Box wife Cricket be able to give birth to their child because of his big old round ass head. I, at the same moment, made a comment about Miss Elastigirl, when she gave birth, that she just spread herself open and the doctor walked inside and picked the baby up. They were telling gross jokes. I was like, hey, you know what? I'm going to gross you the fuck out. I'm going to win. Don't have me play the gross out game because I will win. I will gross. And yeah, everyone's like, dude, what the fuck? Yeah. That's why I don't play this shit. Don't bring that shit to me. I've been on 4chan. Mainly for the toy section and My Little Pony stuff, but I mean, still. Okay. This shit went on till May. Where one last time, and I talked to my dad about it, and like, my dad's like, dude, you need to tell him to fucking cut that shit out. I keep telling him I'm not interested. I keep telling him it's not funny. He won't listen. Boss man doesn't want to do anything about it. Apparently I should have brought it up to him sooner. I did. So finally, in like May or so, I'm like, dude, you've been doing this for what, 5, 6 months? Yeah, 6 months. That big old duping delight. I don't do it right. I look like fucking Humpty Dumpty when I do it, man. If I was a woman, this would be sexual harassment. He didn't make those comments any fucking more. It didn't matter if I was a woman or not. What he was asking me was still sexual fucking harassment. And I storm up out of there. Boss man doesn't say anything because he doesn't realize what the fuck is going on. No, I like to give him credit and think he pulled the Morgan Freeman, hey dude, he's right, you know. He didn't even fucking do that. Because he wasn't fucking paying attention. He wasn't listening. It's not like the idiot guy just walked up in there, hey, I'm going to be gross and disgusting. Hey, check this out, boss man. I'm going to ask him a rude question. No, it was nice and quiet and subtle. Apparently when you're subtle, you can be as abusive as fuck. Because, as we've all heard when we went to middle school, high school, middle school, elementary, well, if we didn't see it, we can't do anything about it. So, after that finally fucking stopped, I have the bigger, older guy, the assistant manager guy, starts in on me, talking down to me, belittling me. At one point, they thought that I wasn't taking good care of my dash. They thought it was dirty. I should wipe it down more often. And he comes out. I'm sitting there behind the wheel. And he's like, hey, Colwen, why don't you look at your dash and tell me what's wrong with it? Dude, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Can you just tell me what you need to tell me? No, I need you to look at that and think, dude, can you please just tell me? No, man, I'm not going to do this. Just tell me. And he gets all puffed up, and man, you need to wipe your dash down more often, and you need to go ahead and listen to what I'm talking to you about. I jumped out of my car, and I got up in his face, and there was another time, I think I might be mixing up two different things, but at one point, we were trying to fix the tire, and I had a goddamn tire iron in my hand, and this guy's talking down to me and belittling me and shit, and like, yeah, he's like maybe 3 inches taller than me, and maybe about 5 inches, but maybe about 8 inches wider than me. Okay? I don't give a fuck. I'll still throw this tire iron upside your goddamn fucking head. I didn't say that to him. I thought it, but it's like, dude, like, you were sitting there while your friend harassed me. You were in on the friend harassment. You don't get to fucking talk to me that way. Can't say this shit to these guys. And then he had other dumb jokes and dumb comments, and I'm talking to the boss man again, and it's like, oh, you need to have strong boundaries. Like, what stronger boundaries can I have than I'm not interested? What stronger boundaries can I have than shut up, leave me alone? You know, back to the old man, you're crazy. Don't call me crazy. I mean, yeah, I am crazy, but you don't get to call me that. I want to try and wrap this up. Then, in, I want to say November, December, I hit the gear. I've talked about that before. And the supervisor guy and the manager guy, they were there. Okay? They saw me shaking. They saw me outright saying, dude, I killed Baby's mom, man. I fucking killed Baby's mom, man. Holy shit. Oh, my God. Like, are you going to be okay? Like, I'll be fine, man, but fuck, I killed Baby's mom. Like, let me emote. Let me be upset. And less than a month later, like I was still pissed off and angry and stressed out about the whole thing with the do you want to do this? And by the way, it wasn't even that he was asking me to do something gross. He could be asking me, "Hey, do you want to play Street Fighter?" I hate 2D tournament fighter games. Back when I was in college, hey, let's play Smash Brothers. Cool, whatever. I sat down, I started playing the controller, and I just started smashing buttons. I didn't know what the fuck was what. I was cheesing the shit out of everybody. And I hated it. Because I wasn't actually playing. I was just fucking around and enjoying myself. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm enjoying myself. Yeah, I'm making lots of explosions and knocking your asses up. Like, dude, stop playing with us. Okay, fine. Either learn to play right or don't play. Fuck you. Whatever. I did the same shit with Mortal Kombat on my older brother growing up. He hated it. He picked the big old Bowser freaking forearm motherfucker. I'd be the little ninja chick, and I'd be smashing buttons and kicking his ass. Like, what the fuck? Get good. Or get random. So, I was talking to my dad. I had myself calmed down and relaxed. And then I come back from the office, and we got the supervisor guy, the assistant manager guy there. And he's got everyone else hanging out, and they're all talking and goofing off and having a good time, and he's in a good mood, and he decides he's going to take shots at me again. He's got another comment. Of course, he's got to make it look like it's my fault. I get out of the car, I'm like, hey guys, does my tire look okay to you? Well, what happened? You hit another deer? Talked about it. And then when I ignore him, hey, remember when I made fun of your name? I was like, God damn it. Motherfucker! God damn it! And he's continuing. Like every few months he's got to remind me, hey, I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna fuck with you. I don't respect you. I'm gonna disrespect your boundaries and be mean and cruel and offensive and screw you. So, okay. August, July, and it was 1, 2. Alright. So back in May, I want to say. Back in May. For a while it was, hey, don't lock up this one property. Somebody else is going to be there. Okay, cool. So I come back to the office, and I go up in there. He's sitting there. He's got the new guy, one of the new guys in there. And it's like he's got to reassert dominance or something. And he's grasping at straws. Oh, yeah, the guy there said something about the weirdo in the mask. It's like, I didn't talk to anybody when I was there tonight. Or yesterday. I talked to him the other day, and he never saw my mask. So what the fuck are you going on about? And yes, I was wearing my mask at the time, because I'm one of those weirdos that still enjoys wearing the mask. When I go in places and when I talk to people, I notice occasionally I spit. Pew, 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 pew. And they don't see it. But I see it. And it horrifies me. Because I'm literally projectilizing. There goes another one. I saw one. So I wear the mask when I'm inside, so I don't accidentally spit on people. The things I do out of politeness and civility, and I don't get any fucking credit for. So that culminates in me not doing my job properly because I haven't been sleeping properly for the last 2 fucking years. I'm finally starting to, knock on wood, still not sleeping as well as I would like to. And it's like, it's not even him I'm mad about. It's not even these 2 guys I'm mad at. I'm mad at what they represent. I'm mad about the 30 plus years of people being antagonistic shitheads simply for the point of being antagonistic shitheads. And it's like, what is your problem? What is your problem? And that's really what I want to say to these guys. I want a chance to sit down with both of these guys and be like, what the fuck were you goddamn thinking? The supervisor guy was the same one. Was like, hey, do you want to see my adult movie? I used to be an adult movie star. Who Ask somebody that shit less than a month after fucking knowing them. It was barely into the second week I had done my training. I had done my few days on. That Sunday, hey, do we want to, hey, do we want to? And as I keep telling the supervisor, Mr. Mo, the main supervisor, I was never laughing. I was never fucking laughing. Okay, I really need to start wrapping this up. I'm laid off right now, and I really do feel like I'm being punished. But I'm going to use this time to relax, get my head straight again. There was already plans to move me to a sitting post. But like, so what I want to say to these guys, and this is hopefully me staying calm and being like, okay, young idiot asshole, I get it. You're less than 2 years out of high school. Maybe less than 1 year. Maybe you graduated late. But you know what? We're grown-ass adults. You don't go asking grown-ass adults really gross, nasty shit less than a month after fucking knowing them. You definitely don't go around asking coworkers to have sex. That's just... that's not something we fucking do here. Okay? You know, moreover, we're going out to drive around multi-ton SUV vehicles every night. You'd think we want everyone to be in a good, calm, relaxed mood, right? I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. You know, vaping enough weed and smoking enough weed to maybe put Snoop Dogg under the goddamn table. But it's not even that you asked me a really gross question. It was that when I said no, you took that as some type of entitlement, some type of push, some type of prod, some type of excuse to continue harassing me. Continue poking and prodding and joking about shit. Like, I kept saying no. I was never laughing. So don't tell me it was a joke. Don't tell me it was you guys helping me relax, because I wasn't fucking laughing. So all I can really imagine is that it was you punishing me for not getting the joke. It was you punishing me for not playing along. It was you trying to bully somebody twice your fucking age. You proud of yourself? That you're trying to bully and antagonize somebody twice your age? And like, the fact that I have previous childhood trauma really shouldn't have anything to fucking do with this, but like, you dragged up some really nasty fucking memories for me. Thank you very much. Who the fuck are you to remind me of this shit? Grow up. Learn to read the room. Learn to understand when you're doing something that's not fucking wanted. Respect other people's legitimate boundaries, because it's about, don't treat me this way, otherwise I'm gonna punish your ass by hauling off and belting you across the goddamn fucking mouth, because that's what I should have done the moment you turned around. Hey, how about we blah 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 blah. But no, you're younger than me, you're Hispanic, and you wear glasses, so you've got all these little shields and shit built in. Am I racist for saying that? Maybe. Is it true? Yes, it is. Just because it's racist doesn't mean it's not true. Does that make me racist? Maybe. Does that make me bigoted as fuck? Probably. Okay. Older supervisor guy. Who the fucking hell, completely unprompted, asks somebody if they want to see your dick? Because that's literally what you did when you asked, hey, I used to be an adult movie star, you want to see my movie? Because one of two options is there. One, you legitimately were. And, like, what's the most important for... Yeah, I've done this in other... Yeah, okay, I'm going to skip this right now. You don't bring that... And you! The 45-year-old, 46-year-old guy, the guy that's at least my age or older. I think he's older than me. He's at least the same age as me. The supervisor should know better. But I guess me saying no thank you, that was fucking hilarious. Right there, you established yourself as an antagonist. And every other time that you were impolite to me, abrasive to me, that was you were reaffirming being an antagonist. And don't think I didn't see you fucking smiling when you asked me those really stupid. And who the hell? I'm supposed to move on, learn to let go. How do I learn to let go when I got you reminding me of shit? Why? Who the fuck are you to hang on to this shit? It's my trauma, not yours. I hit the deer, not you. And what's funny is that at the time, I was actually over the deer thing. I was over the deer thing. I'm not even mad about the deer thing. What I'm mad about is, once again, I got assholes being assholes for the sake of being assholes. What is your fucking problem? Why are you obsessed with me? I'm trying to ignore you, but every goddamn chance you get, you gotta make jokes about my fucking mask. I'm obsessive compulsive, but I got one guy on a daily basis asking me a really gross question and being proud that he pulled it off for 6 fucking months. But I'm the obsessive one. They're obsessively abusing me. They're obsessed with me. And I know why. Part of it is that, autism. He acts weird. There's something odd about him. We gotta figure him out. We gotta understand him. But instead of talking to me, interacting with me, watching my YouTube videos, no, it's what boundaries can we push with him? What can we get away with? How can we upset him? How can we stress him out and agitate him? We don't want to know him. We want to know the real him. Fuck you! Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Real me's gonna smash your goddamn fucking face in, bitch! God fucking damn it! But no, we can't hit people that piss us off. That's wrong. It's perfectly acceptable for them to harass us and antagonize us for weeks, months, fucking years on in the case of middle school and high school. I'm gonna stop. Thank you. Please comment, make jokes. Whatever, I don't fucking know. I would like to get more interaction on these videos. But thank you for watching.